You see, what's happened is that one's downgraded Jesus to being an avatar. That's not recognizing what Jesus is. It's a story. It's an attempted personification by the author, or authors, I'm not sure, of giving us an idea, in practice, what someone who is of God is like. He's anointed. He's anointed with what? The Spirit. You can be anointed with the Spirit too. You can be Jesus. Those who have ears to hear, let them hear. We're not downgrading Jesus to being an avatar. He's a child of God. This is not someone who's got there through self-effort, who's bumped over the wall some other way, as John Bunyan would have it. This is someone who's come the right way. Devotion to his heavenly dad. Look, you don't slave at falling in love. Bang, it happens to you. You suddenly realize, I'm flying. What's happened to me? I've never wanted God to exist before. I'm in love. You know, you just met the girl of your dreams, and you're, it's starry-eyed. Oh, he's useless. You better give him the week off. He's not going to be any good to any of us in this state. Send him home. You leave him to get on with it, don't you? Do you slave for 10 years to fall in love with your beloved? Goodness gracious, I hope not. Bit of an insult to her if you did. By the time you make it, she could be old and grey, mate. Get on with it. Oh, there comes a point when you're overcome with thankfulness. It might be for a miracle. You may have had some terminal illness and, the preacher cast it out in the name of God or something, and suddenly you think, my goodness, I'm so thankful to God. Oh, it's taken such a weight off my shoulders. Thank you, Dad. You just want to love him for all you're worth. You'll believe anything the preacher says, unfortunately, from then on. You'll get the most ghastly theology that he believes in. Because you've opened the doors to heaven. Hopefully you learn the error of your ways very quickly and go out the same door as you came in, or straight through and out the other side of the church. Do you see? Loving God is not work. Are you mad? Can you downgrade love to effort and toil? It's an absolute gift of God, joy from the beginning. What's the beginning? Gratitude, thankfulness. Perhaps I've already suffered enough here, and I'm so glad that he's rescued me, that he does love me. He's my dad. Do I fancy that idea? Well, of course. But is it true? Do you want it to be true? Oh, yes, of course. That's because you love him, don't you realize? You wouldn't want it to be true if you didn't love him. Open your eyes. You love God. You're God, yes. And you're still a child and there's things to be done, yes. But you're in the way, aren't you? You're on the way. You are anointed. The Spirit of God's in you, teaching you of his loveliness. You're coming to know God. That's what life eternal is, to know Thee, the only true God, and Jesus Christ, the way. And you're becoming the way every moment, taught by the Holy Spirit. The love of God drives you. Ah, lovely. Thank you, Dad.